servants were heard milking and talking about Mamad because he had never lied. So the king was very eager to see this man who has never lied. Has any one of you lied? Have you ever lied? Have you ever lied? Unfortunately, you have a man here who has never lied. So one day, the king ordered his servants to go and call Mamad. And the servants went, passed through the valleys, the big mountains, the valleys again and the big mountains, and finally they reached at Mamad's place. Hey you have been ordered by the king for you to accompany us to the palace. Mamad was there, confused. Me? What have I done? What have I done? Have I done anything wrong? Then Mamad had no option since the king had ordered for him to go. He went and he followed the servants, past the valleys, the mountains, the big hills, and finally he reached at the king's palace. The king was comfortably sitting at his throne. And when he saw Mamad, he smiled and asked him, "Young man, I have heard that you have never lied." And said, "Yes, that's true." "And that you will never lie." Mamad said, "Yes, it is true." But the king wanted to put Mamad to a test. So he told him, "Just be careful and be honest, because the guy is so cunning." And he released Mamad to go. And Mamad went back to his village. So on this bright Saturday morning, there was a very big and huge crowd, just like you are here and more. The king was about to go hunting. So he told his servants once more to go and call Mamad. He was about to put Mamad on a test. But remember, Mamad was wise, and he never lied. So he ordered the servants to go and bring Mamad. The servants went past the valleys again, the big hills, the mountains, and back with Mamad. This time, the king was on top of his horse. His hands were on the top of the mane of the horse, his left foot on the stirrup, his right foot on the ground. And all the people of the village were there to see Mamad go and lie, so because it was a test. The king told Mamad, "Young man, I want you to go to my palace and tell my queen to prepare a big feast for lunch, for I am going to have lunch with you." And Mamad humbly bowed to the king and set his journey off to the king's palace. He went slowly, thinking, and finally he reached at the queen's palace. He found the beautiful queen just like you, seated there, basking in the sun, having all kinds of drinks. You, I'm telling you, beautiful queen as you. And he stood there. "My queen, I've been sent by the king. You might prepare food for lunch. You might not prepare food for lunch. The king might come, and the king might not come." And the queen stood there, confused. "Just tell me, is the king coming?" And Mamad said, "As I say, you might prepare the food, you might not prepare the food. The king might come, and the king might not come." And as Mamad said that, he showed off. So the queen sat there, thinking, and the day passed, the king did not come. So the king and his servants were happy because they knew that Mamad had lied to the queen. So the next day, the king came, full of himself, going to his queen. "The wise man had lied to you." But unfortunately, the queen told him. Mamad did not lie to him, and he told him what he saw. Thank you.